We're now in Dcad lesson 17A, printing. And what we're going to do is print our drawing files, our 24 by 36 rather large drawing files, in a PDF format. And what that does, that allows us to either send them via email or take them on a thumb drive or whatever to a printer that has a large format printer, so that our PDF drawings can be printed out relatively inexpensively. We don't necessarily have to buy a large format printer to print them out. So, and PDFs are also a really good way to exchange drawings, for clients to view on preliminary level or whatever, because anybody with a computer can read or see a PDF drawing. So, but before we can print out PDF drawings, Dcad actually has a built-in PDF printer, but there's a much better one on the web, and it's called Qt PDF, and it's free. And so all you got to do is in your address bar, like see what I'm doing right here. I'm just going to type in Qt, if I could spell it, PDF. And .com, and hit enter, and it goes right to their website. And right up here in the upper left hand corner you see where it says Qt PDF Writer. Now they're going to also offer you the Qt PDF editor free down here in the lower right hand corner, but that's a trial version, and you don't really need that at this point. You have to pay for it once the trial expires. But the Qt PDF Writer is free, and what it really is it acts as a virtual printer. So you don't have to actually open the program. What you do is you just print a drawing or in any other kind of document, and it'll make itself available as a printer on your system, and so that's how you use it. Now, when you so you can see right here it says free download, and that's what you click on. One of the things I'm going to click on to learn more right here, and you can see down here that there are actually two things and they will prompt you for it. There are two things that you need to download. One is the free Qt PDF Writer software, and the other is and they give you is a converter, and it's what's called like a Ghost script converter, and then you just click right here and you can download that and it'll install. But as I remember, the PDF converter goes at some point either prompts you for that, but if it doesn't, you just click here and also download and install the converter. It's a Ghost script converter, and what it does is it deals with the source code and stuff for like fonts and things like that, is my understanding. So anyway, to download and install Qt PDF, all you do is go to the website qtpdf.com, and go back to home and click right here where it says the free download, and it's really a great program. It's the best PDF printer I found yet. And so at some point in time, if you just do, you might want to check out their editor and take a look at that and see what that costs, or Qt PDF Professional, which has additional features, but in the meantime, Qt PDF Writer is free, and it never costs you anything, so it's a great way to go. So anyway, having said that, I'm going to go ahead and open Dcad. So basically, you just click on the download and follow the instructions on your particular system to install it. And so then once it's installed as a printer on your system. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the Dcad drawing right here, and I'm going to just right click on that Firefox window and close that, because we don't need that right now. And so the drawing we're going to work on printing is our site plan and elevations drawing, sheet A1, that we did a while back for the garage design. And if you remember, our scale that we drew this at was actually 1/4 inch scale, even though the site plan itself is at a smaller scale. We adjusted all that during the drawing process. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, now that we have this drawing, we're going to go through the steps to how you print this drawing to PDF. And Dcad is really pretty straightforward and simple as far as the drawings, as printing processes are concerned. So when I print PDF drawings, and I always print PDFs even if I'm printing on my large format printer, because I want to be able to share the PDFs both with clients and engineers or other consultants that might be involved. It just makes it really a handy way to email drawings. And PDF files are really a fairly small footprint, so they don't take up a lot of memory, and they're just a really neat file. You can put them on your phone. I do that a lot. So let's get started on the printing process for sheet A1 here. And again, it's 1/4 inch scale. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this this icon up here in the main toolbar, the print preview, and I click on that. And you can see that it's got it broken up into a bunch of squares, so it actually it defaults to 8.5 by 11. And it's also, you'll notice it's in the landscape format, meaning that it is wider than it is tall. If it's the other format, it's the I don't know, the portrait format. So this is landscape format. And once I've clicked on that, then I go over here to the red S, and it says that's change printing settings. So I'm going to click on that. And you can see that it comes on my system. It already comes up Qt PDF, because on this system I'm doing the lesson on, it's not connected to a printer. And so you can click on a down arrow, and it has other various printers that I might be using. But the Qt PDF Writer is one we want to click on. And right now, usually what it does is it defaults to fit to paper. And that's not the size you want. So we have this this dialog up. What we want to do is uncheck the fit to paper and go to here where it says scale and click on that. And for 1/4 inch scale, it's just 1/4. 1:4. So that's 1 divided by 4, however you want to look at it. That's 1/4 inch scale. You click on that, and then the next thing we want to do is go to paper and make sure that it's in the landscape format. Again, it's going to be wider than it is tall. The other option is portrait, so you just want to be in the landscape format there. And then type. This is where we get into some interesting aspects of it. What I usually do is select the pen width, and usually for PDFs I'll print it at a 0.09 millimeter pen width. There's a lot of selections. You can make them really fat, but I found that works really pretty well for PDFs and also on the large format printer. So we're 0.09 there in the type. Now I'm going to go to setup. And again, we have our printer selected, Qt PDF Writer, and I'm going to go to setup now and just click on the setup button there, and first thing it's going to do is give us paper size and letter size. Well, we don't want letter size. For 24 by 36, that's architectural D, as in Delta size. So I'm going to click on where it says letter on that down arrow, and then I'm going to scroll around till I see Arch D, and I click on that and select it. And then you can see that it gives you margins. Now, usually what I do is I have a wider margin to the left, on the left end of the drawing, and the reason for that is that if we have several sheets, we're binding those sheets together, and it's good to have some wide margin there, so some of your drawing isn't under the binder. So typically what I do is I'll select that left margin and type 1.7. And I leave 0.5 in the right and 0.5 in both the top and the bottom. Those are fine margins. Now I click OK, and watch what happens to all these little grids. So now we just have one grid, and that red line indicates the printable area based on the margins I've selected. And you can see that I have a nice space over here to the left that can be occupied by the binder. And we just look at the print dialog here, and we just want one copy right now because it's going to be a PDF, and we can print as many as we want. And then we just click print. And so it's printing the drawing that quickly, and it's going to give me it's going to pull up a dialog, ask me where do I want to put this printed drawing, and it's already by default put the drawing, the Dcad drawing name is D0614W1 Site 1 dot PDF. So its file format now is in the portable document format, portable document format, and so I'm just going to put this one on my desktop for now, and click save. And so it'll save the drawing on my desktop as a PDF drawing. So I'm just going to click save, and then all I need to do is just minimize this and find the drawing on my desktop here, and here it is right here in the lower left hand corner. I can just double click on that and make it large, and this is my PDF drawing. Here you can see up here in the title bar it says D0614W1 Site 1 .pdf. And the nice thing about PDF drawings is, again, they're really relatively small footprint files. They don't take up a lot of memory, but you can zoom up on these guys in a PDF, whether you're using an Adobe product or whatever your PDF viewer is. You can hold down Control and use your scroll button and zoom up and see great detail. I mean, look how sharp the lines are and everything. So you can zoom up and see really fantastic detail. If you ever have trouble reading something, PDF is a good way to go. See how sharp and clear everything is. So they're just PDF drawings are really pretty neat. You can even read the text over here in the title block. So really, that's all there is to printing PDF files, and you want to do this for each sheet in your drawings, and you can actually even group PDFs together, but you don't need to do that to take them to the printer or to send them to the printer. And I would probably recommend going with Pacific Survey and Medford. They're who I usually use, but there's also the Builders Exchange, and there may be other areas, other locations that have large format printing capabilities. But you just with Pacific Survey, you just call them or email them, and they can explain to you real quickly how you just email them the PDF drawings, and they'll print them out, and you just go pick them up. And it really is that easy. So that is Dcad lesson 17A on printing.